we've had a lot of guys step up. It's their first go-around on Friday night. We've had some guys that were on the varsity as sophomores, really mature as juniors. Juju Lords is our quarterback, and he had a game versus Legacy that was probably his best game of his career. He threw for 170 yards. He ran for 132. He had over 300 yards of offense, 2 touchdowns, and so that's what he's capable of when things are rolling. And we've got to get him where he performs at that level consistently and does it week in, week out.
I always try to look for something I can do better. I feel like I've done better than I have last year, which is good. I like to see improvement. I think I've done good in aspects, but I can always do better. Running is a big part of my stats this year. How I've been doing. Passing, I'm gonna do a little better on that, but I think overall, I just want to see improvement through the year next year.
Also on the offensive side, Jace Richardson has been a pleasant surprise. He's coming up from the JV last year. He's rushed for over 700 yards. He's actually missed a couple games with injury and still has over 700 yards on the season. We're excited to get him back. Chance Lassiter, again, he's a big threat for us on the offensive side. 500 total yards, 6 or 7 total touchdowns. We try to get him the ball in space. Peyton Rhodes is our leading receiver in terms of number of receptions. He's just a real solid kid, great leader in the locker room, great leader on the field, sets the tone for us. And then on the defensive side of the ball, we've got a lot of guys that came back with experience. Nate Rosales is first and foremost in that group. He's got a lot of varsity experience, and he's had a great season. Plays the inside backer for us, does a great job, always around the ball.
As a team, we've grown better than what we started as. I mean, during the off season, we put in the work, and it showed the first couple of weeks, and then went on that low where we lost really big, but that didn't do anything to us. And then we came back, and then our second game of district, we won the game to Crowley 28-27, and I would say that was a pretty big game for us to win. And then also just as a team, we've become closer as just in all. Other
guys, Edgar Trevino, sophomore, he's gonna have a great career for us. He's got over 30 tackles on the defensive line, and he's got a high motor, and he just quietly goes about his business. And then on the back end, Isaac Bendonga and Isaiah Nash, lead us on the back end. And a lot of these guys are juniors. Nate's a senior, but most everybody else that I've named off there is a junior, and so we'll be getting them back, and they'll come back with a lot of experience. And so we've got guys that are performing at a 6A level on both sides of the ball.